Okay, folks, we're arriving in Sinton, Texas, Monday morning about 10:35. Steel Dynamics plant. There's a sign here that says all trucks this way. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here. Seems like they got a bunch of signs out here for you to, I don't know, check in with a QR code and all, but as I remember, the last time we just had to drive on up to the check-in booth. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Channel 10, it says. All right. Channel 10, okay. Anyway, just giving you a look. They've got two scales here, one on each side. I'm gonna go in over here. Hopefully I can get checked in. This is a big place, I do remember that. I don't know, they may have to take my tarp off, I don't know. Let me try to get checked in. Okay, well that took about 5 or 6 minutes, but I got checked in. She said there's another truck back there unloading, so she told me to come over here to this lot to the left and park, and she would call me when they're ready for me to come back. And then I'll be going straight ahead. She said it's about a 2.5 mile drive from here to get back to the unloading area. That's kind of crazy, ain't it? Alright, so anyway, I'm just going to pull over here and wait for a bit. Okay guys, well I had to wait there in the holding lot for about 30 minutes. And she just called me, told me I could head on back. They've given me a map. Kind of shows me where to go. I have a somewhat of a memory on this. This was not the place, by the way, that I had pictured in my mind that I was coming to. I do remember being here before, but this is not where I thought I was going. And it's about the lady said it was about a 2.5 mile drive back to the area where I'm going to unload. So I'm not going to film this whole thing, but I've got to drive around this several different warehouses back here. And then when you're done, you have to drive back out to the scale, of course. I'll try to show you some of that. But there's a lot of steel industry out here. Several different companies. This is not all just Steel Dynamics. Anyway, I'll show you some more in a bit. Alright folks, so I've made it all the way around. I do remember being back here. A few months ago I came here and delivered, and it was raining. I do remember that. But the map is real good. It's a long way back here. Lady was right, about 2.5 miles. Alright, so the instructions say to do not unload until a Steel Dynamics employee comes over, will sign your paperwork, But the bins, they're usually labeled. Mine should be labeled ferrous ME for manganese, as I remember. So I can go ahead and get, you know, kind of positioned here and wait for somebody to come over. I'm looking at the signs here. Give you a shot of what they got here. Different alloys. That might be it there to the left. I don't know. I think this is it. Just it's next to the last one. See if I can tell on the paperwork. That was pretty full though. I think maybe they're using this other bin for it. MCFEMN. LC, yep, that's it to the left there. LCFEMN is the product code for it. But it looks like they're possibly using this empty bin next to it. Also, because it's not separately labeled. But in any case, I'm going to pull up here where I can back into either one of those. Wait for an unloader. Get my tarp rolled back. Get my mud flaps up. I'll try to show you something. Okay guys, so I'm backed into the spot here. He did have me back into the empty one next to the one that was full. Here's the load, just to remind you. Ferrous manganese. We're backed in. He's got it cleaned out, so we're going to dump right here. Probably hop in afterwards, give it a sweep, because there's a lot of dust. And then he said, once I'm empty, I'm free to go. Okay, trailer's going down. Let's take a look, see how clean it came out. Oh yeah, just a lot of dust. I'll give that a sweep. That's it. Some heavy stuff. All right, let me get some work done. Okay, folks, I've just entered, this is really a big Toyota facility, and all this other stuff around here is related to the Toyota facility. But anyway, we're looking for a place called Green Metals or Green something. Can't read my paperwork yet. I've already checked in, and if you're coming here and you're not familiar with it, the GPS is going to bring you to the entrance at the main gate, but don't go in there. Go on down the road about a quarter of a mile further to the north gate and into there. And we're looking for building 15. You can see the signs, like this sign here says 12. The place I'm looking for is kind of tucked in at the very end down here on the left. I vaguely remember it. I've been here once before, many months ago. So this is kind of a strange load. They sent it to me. You know, I made that delivery down in Sinton, Texas, about 2.5 hours ago. They dispatched me up here, and my dispatcher, Manuel, said that at first I was supposed to pick it up tomorrow morning, and then he called them and they said I could go ahead and pick it up today. Okay, let's see, I don't know, 13, I'm trying to see, yeah, I think this is where I have to go in. I see building 14 down here, and I recognize the scale down here. I see another Oakley truck. Anyway, so I'm picking this up, hopefully today, and it delivers I'll have to check. Let's see. Today is Monday. I think it delivers on Thursday. I'm gonna have to check that, but Manuel says I might just want to drag my feet on this load. It goes to Franklin, Kentucky. It's a good load, good miles, but it looks like I might have time to take a day off in the middle of the week. Anyway, so there's an Oakley truck to the left. Here's the scale. I do remember this. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on the scale here, and I think what you're supposed to do is make a left U-turn and park over there like that other Oakley truck is. Anyway, let's see if we can get checked in. Okay guys, so I came in on the scale right there, and then I had to curve around and park over there, and then the guy had me come pull over here and back into this spot. I've not picked up this product before. The only time I've been here before, I backed into that door there and I loaded engine castings. But I'm getting this kind of stuff today. This kind of a aluminum shred, I guess you'd call that. Anyway, backed up to here. I think he's gonna load product from this trailer. But he had me go ahead and move my tarp. And I've got my bows out of the way. So, sorry for that noise. I think my loader's about to come over here. This battery's about to go dead, so you may get an abrupt ending. Yeah, I think that's my loader there. He's gonna be using a claw grabber. Hopefully this won't take too long. The first time I came here many months ago, it took a long time because there were several trucks here. So there he is. Yeah, I think we'll see here shortly, but I think he's going to take product from there and put it into my trailer. So I'm going to change batteries. I'll try to show you some. Okay, so I'm going to try to walk around the other side of the trailer. Wait till he's dropping some in right now, but I'm going to try to get a view from the back end of the trailer. Guess it's okay to walk through here. So yeah, I was saying the first time I picked up here, they were loading from in there, and I was getting engine castings. And let me climb over this railing here to take a look. So there's what he's getting, just using his claw grabber. Let's take a look. That's how it works. So it's going to take many grabs to fill the trailer up. Got junk all over my shoe. Alright, so let's get another look. He's wondering what I'm doing. So there's a picture of it right there. Looks like he's going to put some in the back now. Alright, pretty cool device. Kind of rough on the trailer. Alright, well, that's how it works. It's gonna take a while. Oh well, finally getting out of here. That's a slow load. It probably took that guy about 50 lifts with that claw grabber. We didn't count them, we're just guessing. Yeah, it took a while. I'd say about an hour and 45 minutes from the time I pulled into the gate. Woo! Anyway, so I looked at this order, and it delivers in Franklin, Kentucky at 10 a.m. on Thursday. Today is Monday, it's about 4:45, and I'm in San Antonio. So I'm thinking I'll be able to just park at the Oakley North Little Rock yard tomorrow and go home, spend half a day at home on Wednesday, and then you know, try to drive part of the way Wednesday afternoon. So that's kind of different. And this load did not weigh a lot. I think my total loaded weight was like 72,000 pounds. But the trailer's full. The bad thing about it is they won't let you climb into your trailer. They got this big, awkward safety ladder. And I'll tell you, it's not any safer than me climbing in the trailer. For some people it might be, but I would prefer just to climb up my trailer ladder, get in there and put, because you have to get up there to put your bows back on, right? So yeah, it's a lot harder to do on a rolling ladder. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be plenty of traffic getting out of here. All the employees are going out the other exit over there. There's a couple of truck stops, a Pilot and a Quick Trip or something like that, about 12 miles from here. I'm going to try to get to that, find a place to park without having to battle my way through San Antonio this time of day. So I'm going to show you the exit gate here. Gotta say bye to the guard here. I don't know if she checks my paperwork or what, but once she gives me the approval to get out of here, then I've got to go and try to get turned onto that road. Okay, everybody. Well, it's Thursday morning. I'm in Franklin, Kentucky. I'm supposed to be making a left turn up here in a little less than a mile. Going to a place I've never been to before called Metal Co. Remember, I picked up this load in San Antonio earlier in the week and drove to the Oakley North Little Rock yard. What was that? Got there Tuesday afternoon late and was able to just park there and go home for the evening and stay at home until I guess I left the house about 12:30. Next morning, you know, my wife went ahead and took off work, and we were able to go have lunch and got some yard work done. That kind of stuff. So it's kind of a neat little break that I don't get to do very often. Okay, so this will be my left turn up here. Well, it looks like I got over a little early, but there's a truck behind me. I'm letting him go by. This is supposed to be Brown Road. Yes, Brown Road. Remember, the product I'm hauling here is just, if you remember, just little pieces of aluminum shred, I'll call it. So I left out Wednesday afternoon. You know, I left the Oakley yard there probably about 1:30, and I drove, I don't even know the name of the place. I stopped at in Tennessee, right there off of I-40, maybe about an hour west of Nashville. Got up this morning. I have a delivery appointment here for 10 a.m. and it's 8:30 now, so I'm just kind of hoping I can get in a little early. We'll see. So it looks like I'm supposed, this must be it here. So let's see what it says here. Do not enter, check in first. Park on the right side with other trucks. There's a phone number.
All up at the scale, Oakley.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It's my first time here. Okay, so I don't know who that was, whether it was a passing truck or somebody in the scale house, but I was just trying to read all the signs here. PPE. Here's a sign straight ahead. Metal deliveries to the left. So let's see what we can do here. All right, he's letting me come on by. All right, well, this is a pretty large facility, it looks like. Don't know anything about it. Franklin, Kentucky. All right, so let's see if we can scale in here. See how it works. I do not know where my next load will take me. I have not talked to the dispatch today. Alright, so let me try to get checked in here. Okay, folks, well, it took me a few minutes to check in there. They told me to pull up and I'll be backing into this tall overhead door over here to the right. So just trying to creep up and check out the spacing here. Man, they got these big metal ingots is what I would call these, but they sure are long. All right, so yeah, I'm supposed to back in. Make sure there's no other trucks in there now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, looks like I can pull into this lot here. Well, kind of get positioned, back up. So let me do that and I'll try to show you something. Guys, so I'm waiting for my trailer to come down, but there's my load back there if you can see it. And the guy that helped me unload. So now, that's all real quick, and he said it came out real clean. So I'm just gonna pull out now. He told me he's got another truck coming in. So I'm gonna pull out and I'm gonna check my tires on the trailer for one thing, because I bet you I got little pieces of metal in there. But anyway, he told me to pull on out and then I can close my door, retarp, all that. And while I was doing all that, they sent me my next order, but I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. He says he's got another truck coming in, but I don't see another truck. Anyway, I'll just pull on out here, kind of get out of the way. I didn't get to show you much because it was all pretty quick. He said they melt down that stuff and other aluminum and make those aluminum ingots you see there straight ahead. Oh, there's another truck over there to the right. Maybe he's waiting to back in. I don't know. Anyway, there's another Oakley truck down there to the right. I didn't have to go around to the back, so don't know what that's all about. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull over here, kind of get out of the way.
Yeah, I did too.
Make sure I don't need to sweep. The guy said I don't need to sweep, but I'm gonna make sure. And then we'll hop on the scale and get checked out. All right. So I stopped and shut my door, swept it out a little bit. Even though the guy inside said it didn't need to be swept out. You know, that's just from his perspective. Had a lot of dust in the bottom. And I think my next load is sand, so wanted it to be pretty clean. But I'm going to Camden, Tennessee. Hadn't really planned that out yet. Getting the load, going to Tamco Building Products in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I have delivered there once before, but I'm not sure I've picked up at Camden, Tennessee. So anyway, I saw he was backing in after me, James, who was in my orientation class at Oakley. He honked at me and got out and talked to him a minute. He said he was going to be getting him a new truck here shortly. All right, so let me get checked out. All right, sorry I didn't get much footage of that, but that's just how it is sometimes, you know. They had a guy back there directing me as to when to raise the trailer, lower the trailer, pull forward, that sort of thing. Just didn't get a chance to get out and show anything. So yeah, my next order is picking up in Camden, Tennessee, going to Tamco in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So I'm gonna pull over out here, kind of like that truck you see there in the distance. Kind of make a trip plan, see where I'm going. So it's Thursday about 9:15. That worked out really good. You know, my appointment was for 10, which it didn't seem to matter that much, the appointment time. James, who I mentioned back there, the other Oakley driver, he said he picked up his load in San Antonio just like I did. But he was not going to Camden, Tennessee. I forget where he said he was going. Somewhere to get a load of Zorba going back to Alltech Recycling in North Little Rock. Y'all are familiar with that. So I'm going to pull up ahead of this truck so as not to block the gate, and then we'll be heading on down the road.